Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Press play. Don't pause. 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 Press play. Switch it up. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't press. Don't press. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Don't pause. Press play. Press play. Press play. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. 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 Play.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very exciting presentation of some Brawlhalla action. My name is Bordy McBoard. I will be your host for this evening as we see some awesome competitors go against each other in some Brawlhalla action. This is all under the umbrella of Bravest Esports. We host several different tournaments that are happening today, and today's tournament will be from the College of Staten Island, a Brawlhalla tournament, a turn of the century. It will be some 1v1 action happening here today as we wait for the competitors to join in. We have in the chat the Dolphins. We are going to be all set, Chipper and Flipper. Will we see Shark represent the Dolphins, or will we see other players? We'll see a lot of different things to see what will happen. Maybe we might see some Mako action going on here. Shark and the Dolphins, since, you know, close related, Finn friends. Anyway, today, guys, like I said, I am Bordy McBoard. This is the College of Staten Island Brawlhalla tournament. We are representing Bravest. What is Bravest? Well, if you want to know what Bravest is, I recommend you go to the website. There is a link right there by Nightbot. I just took it a little bit of waking up for Nightbot to get in order. Nightbot was sleeping a little bit. There's a website. Go ahead, click on it. You can learn more about Bravest and learn more about the awesome tournaments that are happening, including one later today. There will be a Fortnite tournament, so in case you're really craving some tournament action, go ahead, go on that website, find out the information, and find out how you can watch not only this Brawlhalla tournament, but then also go ahead, double it up, enjoy your Thursday right before you get into the Friday, and watch a Fortnite tournament as well. Guys, I'm excited. The gamers are getting together, and we're just excited to be here. Now, Brawlhalla, in case you are unfamiliar, and hopefully you are, maybe you are, since, you know, you clicked on it on the Browse tab on Twitch, or you happen to just be a tournament fan in general, and just really want to see the hype. Well, it's A-okay, guys. Brawlhalla is kind of like Smash, all right? So we're going to have a little bit of a Smash flavor, but there are different mechanics. It's kind of more universal. All of these different characters that you see here have plenty weapons in their hands at their disposal, and that determines their moveset and their lists. And we're hoping that you enjoy what we're producing here. By the way, I did go ahead and drop the link to the Bravest website, but in case you wanted to know more about the competitors that we're going to be seeing here today, and this right now is a moving bracket, but as far as now, this is what's looking to be our bracket for this evening. Right now, as you see right here, Samson and Surf Scrum, Evo Geese, the cool guy. Let's update it to make sure everything is updated. Yes, it is. Evo Geese, Samson, Sir Scrum, the Cool Guy, King Sam, Killer 8914, Sinster, 50 Cents, which I just love the name. 50 Cents it's an awesome name. Shout out to you, 50. And C. That's just C. Who is C? Well, I guess we will see a little bit later on. I definitely did take that joke from Rosebud. Thank you for that, Rose, for that lovely joke here. But as we wait for these competitors to get in to their designated areas, that's something that you want to keep in mind. What the bracket looks like as of now, we have 8 competitors. Unfortunately, maybe we drop some. Maybe we drop some. We won't be gaining any, I know that. But we will be starting soon here on the big screen. Hopefully you're enjoying this Thursday as we see one competitor has joined already. And they are joining this tournament, trying to choose their legend, trying to see who they would like to play as. Sir Scrum will be playing as Rayman. We love that Rayman skin. And we're gonna have Cassidy go against them, so we're gonna be seeing some gun play here today. Rayman versus the gunplay from Cassidy. And it's looking like we're starting up and ready to go. Sir Scrum versus Wild Webs here today. We're gonna go ahead, go back to the screen to start up this action. Let's start brawling. All right, weapons haven't dropped yet, so they're just fighting, brawling with their hands, and Cassidy ended up picking up their weapon. So let's see some of this hammer action go. Ooh, unfortunately, it was a little aggressive, was able to recover right there. Do like that. Getting a good combo with some jabs in. Oh my gosh, the aggressive play, trying to spike him, and does. Rayman already getting 1 stock so far in this tournament. And Rayman versus Cassidy. Rayman is Sir Scrum, in case you wanted to know. So Sir Scrum already getting 1. It's in danger zone right here in the red area. The spike down here did not go well, but it did. There you go. Cassidy with the up heavy out of here. All right, now Rayman has their axe. That kind of changes things a little bit. Was doing some work with the hands, decided that wasn't enough, but Cassidy getting some good lights in going, and that's a great little combo right there. Just trying to, get a little bit of damage going, a huge blast over there. And then Cassidy loading back up on the gun. It's going. Tilt didn't go down there, the down air didn't go. Uppercut, not hitting it. As we saw a great little combo earlier on from Rayman. However, we just saw him lose another stock in succession. Cassidy starting to gain some momentum right there. And a grapple into a combo. Trying to get things to go. Big heavy hitter did not go. Cassidy trying to do some knockout blows. Going back to the guns, but KO in the meantime. So now we're on 1 final stock. Rayman, aka Sir Scum, in the danger zone right there. Has to play it safe. Making sure that chipping away at that health. Trying to get into that KO percentage. Doing a good job, but that's dangerous right there. Cassidy getting off the edge, able to recover in a good state, because anywhere outside of the stage is dangerous, especially in that red percent. The axe trying to get something to happen, trying to edge guard his Cassidy with a combo and gets it to go. Cassidy, aka Wild Wibs, getting the first win. I'm sorry, not the first web. Web striking first with the first win here today in our Brawlhalla tournament action here. Stage bands happening all over, and we will be left with Demon Island. Instead of going for Rayman, Volkov. We're going to Volkov instead, so it's going to be Volkov and Cassidy here for our next set of action in Brawlhalla. Remember, this is the best 2 out of 3. Wild Web already getting 1. Now it's up to Sir Scrum. Make things happen here. Sir Scrum using that big old pail, trying to impale his teammate. Cassidy getting a good combo set to go on there. Missing some lights. He's able to get a nice little down light though to go. Ooh, up and out of here. The first stride for Volkov, aka Sir Scrum, is good to go. But we'll let momentum continue. Remember last time, guys, that Volkov, aka Sir Scrum, was able to get 1 stock going. He lost all 3, kinda in succession, to Cassidy. Hoping they don't replay that situation. Unfortunate to not get that hack to go by Cassidy. Trying to scope each other out. Good job. The sickle and the scythe. Oh, but out of here with a gun blast. Good night, Cassidy. We're all even with the stocks. Cassidy still in that orange zone. He's able to get 1 stock to go down. We're back to the pail for Volkov. Trying to get into each other's zones. Girls trying to scope each other out there. Good night. Nice little heavy. Sent flying. Is able to recover though as Cassie. A grab. Didn't do much there. This is interesting though. Cassie trying to make sure that's something. Heavies didn't go. But that heavy did. Good night. See ya. Volkov getting it done. First on one side, then the other. See ya. Good night. Combos. Laying them on. Volkov with the weapon throw back to yourself. You like that. Didn't get that big head hitter to go for Cassidy. Ooh, but did get a nice little combo going for Volkov. Sir Scrum really getting these combos in, just trying to make sure they can get them off. The Cassidy's been doing some combos in itself. Look at that to the up light. Good night. We are all tied up right here. Cassidy already kind of close to that danger zone, doing a good job at just trying to picking away at some of the health there of Sir Scrum. Ooh, tried to get back, but a nice edge guard didn't quite knock him out. Tried to do the final blow, did not go. Cassidy trying to do that final blow with up air like he did before. Unfortunately, did not get it happening. Up light, I apologize. Ooh, good night. That is good night. Up and out of here in the air. Volkov getting it done, strumming away at the heartstrings of Cassidy. That is all even here in this best of 3 matchup. That means that there's one more match left to go between Sir Scrum and Wild Webs. Who will end up winning at this next matchup? Well, we'll see very shortly. You know, I really think that Cassidy really got a lot of things going when they were able to use, you know, just that up that up heavy, you know? Was able to get a lot of damage off of that, was trying to make people go away, make people fly into the air, but was unfortunately not able to make it go in that last little set of action. Was close to it. Just couldn't get that combo string to go in front of it. I really do love Sir Scrum's combo sensibilities, though. It seems like they are very set in stringing a lot of these moves together here. Cassidy, it seems like just DPS, just, you know, a damage set here, a damage set here. But Sir Scrum really trying to combine those all together to get some stocks. Was able to get some success early on. However, not completely, all right? Not completely able to finish it up, at least in the first set. Towards the end, this time, a little bit of how it started in the first time. Did really well initially, but then closed it out. And that's why we're even up here, all right? So this is the first to win to the competitors. Realizing what they need to do. Banning the Crystal Temple. Banning Demon Island. So Apocalypse, our small Brawlhaven. Looks like we're going back to small Brawlhaven. And we have Princess Bubblegum Wild Webs versus Azoth. Sir Scrub.
3, 2,
One thing about Brawlhalla that is nice is that they have a couple of Cartoon Network stars, and that's Princess Bubblegum. Didn't know that PB can lay the whipping on like she's doing here. All right, and this is where you can make some magic happen. Right? Getting their weapon going. Princess Bubblegum putting some work. Trying to get something going. Ooh. Ooh, to grab you back at you. Send you flying. Trying to get something going in the air. It's not going. Side heavy. Yeah, nice relenting punch. But a nice combo sense. What did I talk about? The combo sense from Sir Scrum wants to string together all of their moves in order to get their combo groove going. All he needs is just that one hit. But it seems like a Wild Web. Just been getting it in chunks, all right? This is a matter of strategy. What's going with the gun instead. And good night. The death of the gun. Going up and out of here. Nice little combo with the up air. See ya. So, one stock down for Sir Scrum. And one stock down for Wild Webs. Unfortunately, kind of a bit of an error. And that error spells death, at least for Wild Webs right now. Hopefully can recover. I don't know what was happening there. It's kind of idle. Not sure if it's a connection issue. It seems like there's some good sportsmanship going on. A little bit of taunting saying hello here. Are you there, Wild Webs? Good sportsmanship from Sir Scrum to not do anything. He's just waiting on their opponent there. Good on ya. Especially, too, in the tournament, every win counts. But Sir Scrum, nice little gentleman's agreement here to make sure that you don't continue to just beat up on a person who seems to be disconnected, I would imagine. Either that or they suddenly remembered that they had class. All right, it's looking like it's ready to go here. Sir Wild Web saying that they're doing good, doing the good old Akuma taunt. So we're back at it here. Sir Scrum almost getting a huge blow up and out of here. Unfortunately, not able to get it going, but they are in represent. Wild Webs is. So this is dangerous. Ooh, tried to throw you and knock you off with a final blow. Didn't have to go. Back to that up air combo. It almost worked the last time. Unfortunately, it didn't work that time. Wild Webs. They're both in kill percent, so it's anybody's go. And guess who is going. It's Wild Webs, not looking in good condition. Is PB here? Will the bow and arrow get it done? Or will Wild Webs go around, get victory after being idle? In the middle of this match, let's see. Combo sense, like I said, from Sir Scrum. Trying to get it going. Nice little combo up into the up heavy KO. Good night as Sir Scrum hitting it on him with the young and wild. PB is guitaring their frustrations away as getting those kicks are going like they're a rocket as Sir Scrum getting the victory here. Sportsmanship going around. We have the chat saying, Sir Scrum, you are a gentleman. Great sportsmanship from Rosebud. That's Sir Scrum. They were a gentleman initially, but at the end of the day, even though they decided to wait in between the matchup until Wild Webs was gone and done. Eventually laid the hammer down. Eventually said, this is my house. I am good at Brawlhalla. And the person who prevailed was indeed the Sir, known as Scrum. But that's, you want to know where he gets the Sir from? That's why. Good Sirsmanship, all right? Knighted away. I'm not sure if they're knighted in real life, but they will be knighted in this tournament. And will be going on to the next spot. So let's pull back up that bracket to see what has happened here. Mind you, in the background, there have been some other action that has happened. Let's go to the tournament to see what happens. The matchup that we just saw was, unfortunately, the Sir Scrum versus Evo Grease. So Sir Scrum winning that will eventually go down and go against King Sam XP, all right? And we'll see which one of these competitors we will pull up next time for us to see. The cool guy ended up going against King Sam. King Sam got 2 wins in, and King Sam prevailed to victory. Killer 8914 1-2 against Sinister. So Sinister, unable to get it going. Sinister will be the 7th seed now. 50 Cents and C. Well, 50 Cents, unfortunately, couldn't get everything they needed to keep it 100 and keep it a bean. Dropping 2 to the C. C versus Killer 8914 will also be on display. 50 Cents will be going against Sanson in the losers bracket. Sinister waiting on the competitor for that, and the Cruel Guy also waiting from whoever loses from that as well. All right, guys. We'll be loading up shortly to see who will be next in Brawlhalla action. Hopefully you are having a good Thursday as we prepare our next matchup. Two competitors go in, one prevail. Sir Scrum prevailing on our first on-screen matchup. As I said, going back into the bracket. There's a lot of other competitors that are going to be happening. Right now, we're trying to see who is next as we see bans happening right here. We're going to Small Brawlhaven. It's going to be Killer B914 versus Haven. We're pulling back up the bracket real quick to see who these competitors are. It was probably
3, 2,
that matchup between
1,
Killer 87
brawl.
and C. So let's pull that back up. We hear the fists flying already, and that's because we have some beatdown being laid right here. Moves flying. Chun-Li getting the Panther punch. Putting some punches on her own. And I like how they put, they already have the Chun-Li, the boxing going on right there, but that's the kicks in. That's where Chun-Li gets some things going. Right, Chun-Li into the other weapon, just getting the gloves in, throwing the gloves, and then going to the staff at Chun-Li. That recovery, getting some damage in while you're doing that. This little combo set to go. And good night, Tai Lung getting into the lungs of Chun-Li. See ya, good night. That is the first stock here in this matchup. Oh, and it looks like the aggressiveness will not go away. Get something going. That scythe has such a long reach, especially going as a boxer. I think if I'm Chun-Li, I would switch to my long staff here because that scythe can do damage. It does exactly that, but still getting some work in from the scythe. Through the long staff. Got it back and was able to send them flying. Really enjoyed that combo. Chun-Li doing the turntables, reversing the turntables, getting a stock to go down. Chun-Li still in that orange zone, but at least has made it to the yellow zone. Their opponent. Boxing gloves on for both of these competitors. The gloves are off from Chun-Li, going to the staff, trying to get the staff going like the scythe was going around. Using that staff as a good item projectile. Trying to verse it. Their opponent. Chun-Li. Again, using those gloves, using your weapons as a projectile seems to be the bread and butter. And good night. You don't even need a weapon, just these hands to get it done. Chun-Li doing some work, but not. No one has anything to say about it. Get something to go. Good night. Tai Lung with another blow. Tai Lung making this even. Tai Lung, Chun-Li, both boxers. One a staff, one with the scythe of death, but will the scythe of death translate to death in real life? We'll see. Nice little combos to go around. Chun-Li in the orange, unable to really just get anything going. Tai Lung putting down the hurt locker on him. Anytime Chun-Li tries to get into the zone, is either running away, dodging. Oh, look at that combo right there. Up in the air with the kicks. Unable to happen. Down air didn't go. Try to spell the final blow, did not. Oh, they're both trying to do some kill shots. They're both in red percent, but it's Tai Lung who is coming away, aka Haven. I'm assuming that is C. C getting the first blow for this match in the bracket, right, guys? You know, double confirm in the bracket, make sure that Haven is C. The Killer B914 doing a really good job of putting on the hands. It was really a close battle. I'll just say that both of these competitors, they were as equal as it really could be, because both of them had both the boxing gloves going on. Both of them had their staff slash scythe, not a long range projectile, but that melee weapon with a long reach. So Haven is confirmed to C, going again in the bracket so you guys can see what is happening and going on as we're choosing the stages. Killer 8914 versus C is this matchup. We'll see who ends up being the victor after C gets the first victory in this matchup. Sir Roland versus Nick. So Haven switching it up. Sir Roland obviously switching it up there because they went with a bit of a character change. It's like most of these characters' base stats very, very similar. But their weapon's very, very dissimilar right there. Trying to get it going with that horsepower. Javelin getting away. That sight does not have quite the reach that Javelin does. Look at that, Sir Roland getting it done right there. Goodness gracious, what an awesome combo from that going. All right, trying to get the horsepower situation. Switch to the guns instead of the sights. I do like that since you don't have as much of a good range, especially compared to how really long that cadaver is, right? Can't really do much against it. Guns of Blazing will. Getting a good little combo, trying to get that side heavy going right there. Ooh, up there, out of here, grabbing and going and dropping it down. That's 2 stocks each for both of these players. So we're making it all even down here. Good night. Just a little slight work right there, sending them away. I wouldn't exactly call that a taunt, but charging up their hit to really exemplify that good night right there from C. All right, getting the guns, getting blasting. Not getting any really good hits in from that edge with that sword. Sir Roland. Ooh, good job right there. Nick's trying to make something happen. Unfortunately, getting caught up in the combos. Switch back. That Rocky Cadaver. It can do some damage, but it's just about aiming it right. Unfortunately, unable to get it really going with the aiming of that. Going back to the sword, because although you could get the heavy hitters going, it seems to be getting more hits, and especially with the shifty nicks. Oh, send him across. Trying to get that throw going like he did before. Unfortunately, did not go. Ooh, we're back to the heavy hitter. That side heavy. Will you get it done? No, a side heavy right back to you, all right? Nixing away at the health, and that's a good thing too for Nyx, because guess what? They're in represent on that final stock. It is not looking good for them. Guarding the edge, trying to get that final blow is the Sir, but will the Sir make it happen? I'm not sure. Look at that combo right there from Nyx, trying to make sure that the health is away. But Sir Roland said, guess what? There was a gentleman's agreement. A Sir won before. A Sir is winning again, but this time the Sir is named Killer B914, aka, in case you wanted to know, in our bracket, their name is Killer 8914. They're the victors of this matchup. Nick C won the last matchup. Seemed a little bit better with that Chun-Li. Was doing some more work with that Chun-Li, in my opinion. Was able still to get 2 KO, so it's not to say like this wasn't a close battle. But look at Sir Roland. Just saying, I read you like a book. I wouldn't say like a book. It was a close matchup. Damage almost sort of equal when it comes to the output of both of these characters. Just a little more than a little under than a 20% difference. But we got the combos to be going. Sir Roland using that big old cadaver to get massive damage. That's what I really love about that weapon. You can just put so much hurt onto people. People do not know that the rocket lance is amazing, all right? Well, obviously you guys do know. You guys are Brawlhalla aficionados. If you're looking at this, if you found the tournament in the browse function of Twitch, and you're like, I don't know what this is, but I knew it was a tournament. It was Brawlhalla, so I'm ready to go. Hey, well, let me give you a little bit of a reintroduction. My name is Bordy. We are hosting a tournament, brave as is. for the College of Staten Island. This is a Brawlhalla tournament by Bravest. You can go ahead, go to the website, bravest.com, to find out more information. We have tournaments all the time. Every single week there's one, including one tonight if you'd like more action. Queen Nye Killer B941 against Artemis. It's Haven, all right? Queen Nye, Artemis. And let's see if the hands are flying. Or this match. So what I really love about that site is you can get a lot of combos going. It just feels so natural, very long range. You get those double wheeling cadavers. Oh boy, cars. Ooh, my goodness, you can make something happen right there. Unfortunately, an error it seemed like from Killer. Unfortunately, SD themselves. So they are at a stock disadvantage. Going back to their longer range item. That is their staff. Ooh, sending them flying with the staff, trying to do a nail on the bow right there. Unfortunately, is not able to make that go. And the range from that Queen Nye saying, hey, I'm not gonna be down without a fight. We're all even right there in stocks, and Queen Nye doing the damage enough to make sure that they're all even with the damage output as well. But we saw that Rocket Lance do damage. Well, the Rocket Lance do damage to Killer, like Killer put the hurt on C earlier. Let's find out. Rocket Lance to really get it going. That's one of the things. It's a heavy blow, but until you get the combos going, doesn't mean much. Luckily, C is able to have a string of just side heavies going. Another. Will you have the final blow? Does not. Trying to stay alive is Killer. Okay, good hit right there. C. Going back to the Rocket Lance. It's good for KOs, but you just have to make sure you hit it. What are they gonna do? Oh, good night. Side. Heavy. And now it's a heavy situation right there for Killer. Because now his back is against the wall, only one stock left. Would be in a good position if it wasn't for the accidental SD. So instead, now it's time to see what C is all about. Will that Rocket Lance do damage? Well, not for now, because the guitar has got a lot of shots off. Killer combo right there. That B doing damage, that heavy doing damage. And that is good night. For C, we're all even. And one thing about the damage of those guitars is that it's done a good job in making sure, I'm sorry, not Haven, I apologize. Killer's been doing a good job in making sure that they're back in even, but unfortunately a recovery era. And now Killer is the one that is killed, moonwalking their way to defeat his Artemis that's doing push-ups all around the Killer, because they just got worked. All right. Oh my gosh, an orange kitty in a black hat. This game was wild. I love it. I love it so much. There's a lot of good things going on. And in case you didn't know, here at Bravest, we are cat people. Tons of cats to go around. We love the fact, even though Killer B did not win their last matchup, they have a killer avatar. And that killer avatar is a cat. We love some cats. We love us some cats. This is all. It was even, I believe. A stock for a stock. A game for a game. But it's Artemis, aka Haven, I apologize. I tied this thing back up, so now we will see who will be the ultimate winner in this matchup. Again, going back to the bracket just so you all can figure out what is happening right now. It's Killer versus C. Oh, I apologize. Killer, yes, okay, I apologize. I did not even notice the
3,
swap.
2,
I was a little
1,
confused. I
brawl.
apologize for that. There is a little of an error from me. So going on was C, and C is going against King Sam. I apologize for that. A little bit of an error for me. I was like, I thought C won. We went back into the other matchup so quickly that I wasn't sure of it. And now we're getting loaded up back here. Unfortunately, was unable to catch exactly who is who here in this matchup. I do know this. There was an excellent combo right there from Tai Lung. The Tai Lung we saw get a couple stops in the first game. I believe it was with C and won their first matchup with Tai Lung. We'll see. Tai Lung is a sign of good luck, right? We're just coming off the Chinese New Year, the year of the tiger. We get into the eye of the tiger and win. That's what Tai Lung is hoping for here. The player using Tai Lung. We see right there going to the staff. A staff is a good matchup. Wu Shang getting it done. A staff, such a good matchup against those who use their hands. But Tai Lung said how good of it is it really. Didn't even need to put on the gloves. Given the gloves. The gloveless fish, I should say. To Wu. Doing the Wu on him. Tai Lung trying to make things work right here. 2 stocks up. Woo. Getting some things going. Oh, a nice little combo right there from Tai. Whoa. Doing some damage, trying to throw the staff to get it done on top of that. Fortunately, doesn't know those hands. Ooh, good night. And out of there, Wu Shang. Getting it done right there. Centering themselves. Getting a blow going. Wu Shang in red percent, not feeling too hot right now. But at least is able to do some damage. Not quite enough. It's Tai Lung that is putting all of the damage. And Tai Lung was, of course, C. C doing damage in the first matchup against Killer with Tai Lung doing it again, and it looks like these players are not switching out. They're sticking to their guns, or should I say their characters. So we're gonna see Wu and Tai go against each other. It is. And just so we know on the bracket and who is on stream, we're gonna pull this back up just for our viewers can know right now. All right, King Sam versus Haven, aka C. Haven and King Sam doing their matchup. King Sam and Haven doing work. King Sam is Wu. Haven is Tai.
3, 2,
And let's get it going
brawl.
as we see the brawl starting. Woo. Trying to just stay alive right now. Just go around the rocket lance. Rocket lance, that huge cadaver. I swear, man, that's a huge javelin of hurt that you can put something on with that rocket lance. All right, that's something you don't want to see. Just with the big old brawler hands, trying to get something going, trying to get a. They're heavy to go around, but the rocket lance can do so much damage, making the recovery difficult with a spike. Good night, Artemis. See, Haven just decided to switch it up after winning, and that's going to be a good strategy right there, because that rocket lance is so dang damaging, but so is that Wu Shang getting on the staff. Good night. See you later. Wu Shang getting another stock to go. What will be the response from Haven? scythe attack right there in the air. Getting it going. It's been in succession. Ooh, trying to get the same luck that they did on that move was King Sam. Unfortunately, didn't end up going. Rocket Lance dodging it away. Those moves can be so heavy, damaging. It's not happening. Heavy's not happening. Oh my goodness. Down air's happening. Oh my goodness. Artemis bounced off the turf into the hurt. That is one stock left for the woo. And will Haven be doing the woo? When they end up winning, they will end up advancing, but none of Woo has anything to say, doing a whole bunch of hurt. Already getting Woo into the orange % right there. But at a stock advantage, they're gonna need to come back, especially with 3 rocket lances in a row going into their face. It's gonna be hard. I don't know if Woo can hang on. They're already in a red %. With the red %, that move could spell trouble, and it absolutely did. Artemis, under the alias of Haven. It's Haven. Doing some damage right now. We are actually, this is the wrong set of people playing. Actually, the wrong set of people playing right now. Unfortunately, an error from us. So all of that hype, although it was fun, the wrong set of legends. This is the matchup that we were hoping for. This is what we wanted to see. We wanted to see our other set of players going on right now. So let's go back to the bracket. Unfortunately, we got to that matchup. King Sam advanced, but I'm not sure that King Sam advanced past this stage. I believe it was Ego Geese who was supposed to be the one playing them. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and disband that one.
Custom.
And create a new one. So sorry about that, guys, as we do some troubleshooting here to make sure that things are going right and good here. All right. Sorry for that kerfuffle, my audience. It was a shame, too, because we saw Haven, a.k.a. formerly known as the man named C, do some damage to King Sam. Would have been interesting, nevertheless. However, want a little bit more competition going, a little bit more fun going, all right? So these gamers probably got into the mood, were feeling themselves, were like, hey, I'm on the big screen, might as well just floss on them. Hey, you can floss on them on your own stream, all right? But right now we're doing the tournament, and we're doing the hype and the action and our tournament winners instead. So apologize for a little bit of kerfuffle. But that happens. It's all in the name of the game and love. So hopefully you enjoyed that intermission. As we're seeing what happened, all right. So Haven never left. He joined, so they played. Goose was slow and Haven never left. Oh, okay. Got you. Unfortunately, we'll actually get to where we're supposed to go. All right, so the real matchup against King Sam, that will happen for sure this time. And while we're waiting on that to happen and take place, I already dropped the website. If you too would love to see the bracket, which I will wonderfully display for you all right now again. This is our lovely bracket. If you would like to see that yourself, go ahead and click on this challenge link and see the wonderful action that is happening between all of these gamers. They're really giving it their all and really competing. Oh my gosh, I'm making up words midstream. Competing, giving it their all. So go ahead and support them. Figure out just where and who you feel will end up putting their hurt down and end up winning in this competition. All right, guys? So keep that in mind. Wow, we are competing. And I know that there was somebody earlier that wanted to know when the next Brawlhalla is, all right? And although you do have to talk to your admin to request another tournament, all right? Maybe you just don't want to wait that long. Maybe you want to make your own tournament and you want to find some gamers who have some of the tournament heart with you as well. So go ahead, join our Discord. There you can meet up with several different people in the bravest community and you can fight for your life in any game that you want. We have plenty of opportunities to just talk to your fellow gamers, see what they want. And we have several different community nights, including one by our very own Rosebud, as you see in these chats, hosting Warzone Wednesdays. And also Gem, shout out to Gem, hosting Splatoon Tuesdays. So you can find out the times for that all on both the Discord and the website, in case you wanted to know. I'm sorry, guys. We are gonna get a clerical error on me. It turns out I was the one holding us up all together because my fat fingers sent them the wrong lobby code, guys. I apologize. Now it's looking like we can get some things going. So I guess King Sam also had a little bit of fat fingers too, and unfortunately went to the wrong one. All right, guys. We are good to go. All right, guys. Now we're getting it to go. Sorry for the errors. They were in part due to me and my fat chubby fingers. It's King Sam versus Evo Geese on stream. So Evo's Geese will be Nyx and Wu Shang will be King Sam, all right? As we get ready and hyped up here for our next match, we should be going to good and we should be starting this action. So let's go ahead and do it. King Nyx. I'm sorry, not King Nyx. I'm screwing up their names and getting them all going. King Sam is Wu Shang. Evo. Oh, and it looks like both of them getting first strike on each other. Both greedy for that stock. A little bit of a recovery era. A little bit of too much greed. Unfortunately, unable to get back onto stage. So we're all starting fresh here. Why not all start fresh right now? Ooh, getting some shots in with that staff. Switching instead to that brawler, but you got the guns a-blazing. It's not looking good. Could have been KO'd right there. Trying to do a final shot with that charge. Unfortunately, did not getting to going. Nyx will not getting going right there. That combo so good, and it finally gets it going. Nyx doing damage. That's Evo getting it done. Oh my gosh, has not let Wushang breathe this entire time. It doesn't look like they're gonna continue. My goodness, combo after combo after combo for Evo. Evo Geese, could you be saying that you're an Evo player in actuality with the Akuma? Maybe so. Nyx making slight work of King Sam, and this king is going to have to come back at it again because they have been beaten down to the ground. Evo Geese living up to the name. Evo is no coincidence. They came to play here using Nyx, but Kaya is instead going to be the switch up for King Sam, hopefully able to get more range going with that bow and arrow.
3, 2, 1,
we're here,
brawl.
and we're ready and set to brawl. Now we saw the aggressiveness of Evo come through, and we're seeing that again. Another combo to go, and that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to get caught in that, get caught in just a single hit, because if you get caught in a single hit, it looks like Evo can compile and compile and compile and compound those into a hurt down and one less stock, all right? Damage going, ooh, straighten them all together. Going with the combo of her own. I like that combo right there. Mixing out with the recovery, going off stage, unafraid to float up in that air is Nyx. And that, look at that, guys. The name of the game, especially in Brawlhalla, you have so many jumps at your disposal, is your acrobatics up in the air. Looks like Nyx has no problem mixing awesome stocks with that. Instead of going to that side and doing wonders, is now going against a spear. So maybe King can get things going. Did not get that stock, tried to finish it off. That has been the killer blow for Nyx right there. That heavy combo doesn't get it to go. Kaya getting a stock going right there. It's going to be crucial because there's a lot of catching up already in red percent with Nyx being so aggressive. It's going to be hard. Having a bow and arrow, this is a good counter, I believe, to that side. They're still in that range, got outer range, was able to get a combo going right there. Unable to get much more out of it. This is a danger spot for Nyx, for King. So King just trying to space away, but couldn't save the day. That's 2 wins in quick succession from Nyx. So already moving on. King Sam doing damage in the first set of tournaments. The first set of matchups, but unfortunately it's Evo who's been doing the damage, and look at that. Outdoing them by basically 100 and something damage. That's crazy. The amount of damage that Evo's done, the combos in succession, the spacing, oh my goodness. Evo is looking like they're called Evo for a reason, because their game is pro level, all right? This is somebody you want to look out for. Might be a favorite going into our last set of matches. And I'm actually glad that we fixed that error, because if it wasn't for the error, we thought that was Haven going against King Sam. Now it's looking like that has changed, all right? It's actually As we pull up the bracket, I apologize for that. As we pull up the bracket, it's looking like it's Evo that's going to be the one going against Haven. And although Haven did put the hurt on Killer, Killer did a good job getting really close. Unfortunately, was not able to finish. But you looked at the hurt that Evo did on King Sam. Maybe it's a fluke, or maybe it's the truth. All I know is that Evo looked like they were flawlessly stringing together combo after combo. Ain't no way to slice it. I think they might be the favorite going into the semis. As we see, let's see what's happening on the loser bracket side, seeing as though we are missing some of that action. 50 Cents went against Samson. 50 Cents, with the awesome name, is able to continue their awesome game going against Sinister. All right? Sinister, unfortunately, did Sinister lead against 50 Cents? 50 Cents able to go against the competition and win. King Sam will be their next opponent in the bracket, in the losers bracket. But on the other side, you have Samson, who unfortunately is out. The cool guy versus Sir Scrump. Getting it done was the Sir. That gentleman spirit unfortunately didn't win them. A win in the second round. In the winner side, was able to win them a round in the losers side. So looking into the losers bracket round 3, the Killer, known as 8914, against Sir Scum. And guess who put the Hurt Locker down? It's our gentleman, our resident gentleman and knight, the Sir Knighted Killer. Stabbing him in the gut, going on to win until we get to the losers round 4, where Sir Scrum will end up playing the winner of the 50 Cents versus King Sam side of action. We're going back into Brawlhalla to see who is going to be our competitors. As I said, it's Haven versus Evo. Evo going with G-Ro, and Sir Roland is Haven. Sir Roland looking like they're in their golf attire. All right, so Sir Roland dressing down to put on a beatdown. We'll see, because Evo did so much damage the last game, coming out strong, getting the first hit and first combo here, and already getting a weapon. My goodness, doing some forward air damage right there. Got a little bit of hits in, and once you have that rocket lance, things can change. Hopefully, to do some damage, that rocket lance, just jetting and propelling themselves to the side, can do a lot. Just trying to get in good range right there is Zero. Evo has just been playing the dodge game and playing a little baseball too. Good night out of the park. That is the first stop down here. G-Ro making slight work and making a combo that's putting some serious work in. Is able to recover. My goodness, that looks scary if you were Haven. Not their safe haven indeed. But fortunately able to get back on stage. Rocket Lance did not spell good night for our Evo. G-Ro back on stage. Got the scythe back. Will you do some damage, or will the Rocket Lance do them? Trying to get that side going. That side lance does dance. And out of there. Does damage. Does a dance. Good night. Rocket Lance. It's so OP. But is Evo just so good that they can outdo that? Let's see. Good night. G-Ro. Strike. So G-Ro up 2 stocks right here, although in yellow percent, is doing work. A grab to the side. Just trying to get some space going. G-Ro. Ooh, good. That combo has been doing some work all day for G-Ro. Grab with the scythe, the throw, the back. Ooh, the shadow, and good night, G-Ro getting it done. GG's already. Turning our backs to us, doing that Akuma stance because they know but they're doing the work. Jiro, Evo, game 1, going towards them. Sir Roland doing the push-ups will have to catch up to the win totals of their competitor, because right now Evo is on a roll. But that was a good, close, much closer than the matchup against Evo. Haven did a pretty good job getting at least some combos going, and it seemed like Haven, we were talking about C, really good at getting a lot of those combos. When I tell you though, Evo, it just piles it on. You throw one, then you go into the next combo where you're doing a side air, then you say goodnight, then you go off stage and you do it more and more and more. Evo is determined to lay the Hurt Locker on their competitor, and I, frankly, as a viewer, would be scared going against them. But hey, I'm sure Haven isn't. They're ready to go. They got a couple wins under their belt as well. So Haven going against Jiro. Maybe this might be a little bit of a preview for what could be our final matchup in this tournament.
3, 2,
But
1,
let us see. As we said, Evo up right now, 1 game. That Lance seemed to do well for Sir. It makes sense. The Sirs, the Knights in the Middle Ages, they use those Lance to their disposal, but it looks like the Scythe game will be the person to get the work in. Or at least it did look like that before there are a couple of rocket lances going in their direction as well. That's been the saving grace for Haven. Ooh, and good job with the spike. Good night, Orion. Look up to him. And he spiked it into the ground. That's our shining star, Orion, getting the first stock here in our tournament. In this match, I apologize. But what does Evo have to say about that? Evo, not the same success as he had before, but did get 1 stock going at least now. Ooh, actually, I spoke too soon. Nice recovery right there. Using the rocket lance to full advantage. Ooh, Jiro. Some aerial acrobatics from both of these competitors, was able to get off that wall, get a side air going. Good night. Right, we're all even, although Jiro is in red. Not a good position to be in if you're Evo, but it's not to say like they haven't made a lot of damage in a short amount of time before. Dodging that attack, getting a nice little hit in, just a light going. Ooh, a javelin throw. Good night, Orion here. Looking like they're in the Olympics, trying to go for the gold. That's another stock going down. And now Evo back against the wall. Only 1 more stock left to go. Will they turn it around? Not if that Lance has anything to say about it. It's done so much damage just with that heavy air. The heavy side, I'm sorry. Side heavy. Doing it again. It's just easy. It's just easy with the rocket lance. Haven using it to fill advantage. Good job getting behind, getting a good air combination to go. It doesn't look like there was any more recovery left for our buddy Orion. And now the star is falling to earth. That's 1 more stop. Jiro, stay alive. Evo, get it done? Absolutely not.
Player 2
Lance
wins.
can make them dance, and it's the first loss on camera for Evo, as Haven is pushing work like he's pushing those push-ups. Probably pushing P too. Orion, aka Haven, getting it done. But there's more left to go here. Both competitors with 1 game under their belt. It's the last matchup of our semi-final. As we see Evo versus Haven. Who will be the winner? That is yet to be determined. Although we see that Nyx has a rep of their own doing some work in Brawlhalla.
3, 2,
Will they continue
1,
their dominance
brawl.
and live up to their Evo name? Got the first punch. But Haven getting the first combo to go. Scythe action rolling here. Good, just some light, some combos going. That grab has been doing so much and so good for Nyx. And doing a couple of those scythe grabs in the air, that's an easy sock right there for Nyx. Unfortunately, Orion not able to recover. Some lights just to get that yellow percent going. It looks like Evo has a new life underneath them, especially to Orion not getting that rocket lance as late. It's a totally new Evo. There's the aggressiveness that we saw before. They were lollygagging around, but now it's time to make them really realize who they are. Combos ablazing, going string after string, blow after blow. A rocket lance to interrupt. Didn't get the spike to go. Orion will not go easy into that dark, cool night. But Nyx will. The star shining light, what could be their last light. Why not go out with a bang? That's what they're doing. That lance did so much damage. It was so hard for Nyx to get something going off of that. Right now, just playing the dodge game. Now you have the scythe. That's where he did some work. Ooh, could have had an opportunity. The Spike just wanted to get back on stage. This rocket lance is untouchable.
Player one
But guess
wins.
who is just as equally? It's the Evo Geese, known in the game as Nyx. Turning our backs to us because they know that they are just so cool. Nyx getting it done again. Orion, a star fallen to earth and now fallen to the losers bracket. Will this end up being another final? Well, we will see shortly. Both of these players doing their all, but it looks like the skill of Evo is just so nice, so good, so well. I'm not sure what could happen. All right, okay. Unfortunately, I got this wrong. This is the best of 5. So one more. You know, I was trying to give it to Evo already. Haven said no. I have more. Orion, Haven, Nyx, Evo. Evo looking evil right there. Will they be evil? Turn into a super
3,
gremlin
2, 1, brawl.
and win this matchup? Or will Orion get it together? I am not a white dwarf. I am a black hole of death and destruction, especially with that rocket lance. Luckily, able to get that spike going just to interrupt that rocket lance combo right there from Haven. And it seems to be just that little rocket lance, that cadaver just going to the side. That's been the bread of butter of Haven. And the only way that they've really made it a game against Nyx. And there you go, that's a stock away. A stock gone. The platform shifting. Will our expectations shift? And will it be that Haven will get to the finish line? How did you see that combo go again? I love that up air combo right there. Oh my goodness. Good night. Nyx sings sayonara to Orion. We're all even in stocks. And just with that short little quick combo, we're all even in health too. Now, it hasn't been the spare that's done and save Haven. It's been the rocket launch, so playing a little bit at a disadvantage right now. Probably gonna switch as soon as they get the opportunity. Still gonna go with the spare, saying I don't need to rely on that lance to get it done. And now decides to change his mind. Smart play right there. Go to your bread and butter. Go to what you know works. Not sure why Nick just decided to stand in there. Maybe a little bit of an input error right there. Oh, they're going deep and far off the screen. Able to recover just in time, too, because Nyx was sweating. Ooh. In a bad, precarious situation with Nyx, was able to recover. And now they're able hopefully recovering that health. We're all even when it comes to health in the second stock, and that could send them flying away, and does. Throwing away the boxing, not the boxing gloves, I apologize, the guns are blazing and going back to the site. But hey, going back to the rocket lance is our boy Orion, and Orion has done so much work off of that. I think this is looking good for them. Threw the scythe away, probably trying to live another day. Not sure why they went back to the spare. I'd keep that lance with me at all times, and it just seems like they're just trying to put in that final blow. Since they are in kill percent, try to stock it. Oh, once you're exhausted, guess what? All you need to do is hold on. So I got a little bit ahead of myself. I thought that Nyx won the last set of games, but Orion was alive at least for one more go. But unfortunately, that meant little. It was the best of 5, and Nyx nixed away that extra life that Orion had. Boom. I am to the top. Now Orion shall be propelled into the losers bracket. And now things have changed. Now we'll see who the winner of the losers bracket is. And that winner of that losers bracket will be going against Haven. But speaking of that bracket, now it's time to see what that bracket looks like now after that competition. So let's go to it. It's looking like Evo will get a little bit of a breather. We'll be going against the winner of the losers bracket. All right. Right now, the loser of that last matchup will be going against Haven. All right. So the loser of I apologize. The winner of this matchup will be going against the loser of this final, the semifinals, and that was Haven. And we'll see whether or not it's 50 Cents or Sir Scum, who gets things going in this next matchup. Now, I will say I did love Sir Scum's ability to get some combos going. Nobody's done the combo game better than Geese. Evo has gotten it done this whole entire matchup. Everything I saw flowed seamlessly together, but Sir Scum came with their own set of killer combos, unable to get it done in the second round. But maybe this is new life here. 50 Cents going against them. And now it's 50 and Sir that we're going to be seeing here on our stage. So, as these competitors get loaded up and geared to go, as a reminder, go ahead, go to the chat. You can see the state of this bracket without my help, without my explanation, without my knowledge. But good breather for Evo and good breather for Haven, because they'll be going against the winner of this matchup, 50 Cents versus Sir Scum, as we go back to our spectator mode to see who chooses what and what they can do. All right. Banning some matches. It's looking like 50 is LSL And Sir Scum is called Sir Scum in the matchup. That's Barzera versus Onyx. Barzera
Three,
versus
two,
Onyx.
1, brawl.
And getting some good going right there with the guns. Guns are coming blazing and hot. What did I tell you about Sir? Sir, really good at getting those combos to go around. Then that moves to go around there. Nice little down gun to the up ones. Just really understanding how they can get off a nice little string of damage, all right? Their game is poetry. Doing it done and getting it all together in conjunction. All right, going back into the battle axe instead. Battle axe can't get anything going. Throwing the gauntlets, getting them back. Right now, they're just trying to get a hold of each other right now. In red percent, that could have been the final kill. Unfortunately, they're able to recover and live another day and evade that death blow. As the guns come back. And the guns with the down air doesn't send them flying away. Not that far into red percent, enough for them to send flying from that down air. But maybe you get an up air with this axe. Maybe you get an up heavy with this axe. You can do some damage. Not getting it going. Side light. And we're switching back to the cannon. The cannons are out, but guess who got a cannon of their own? Barzera. Getting it done. Barzera. Awesome with the guns. Awesome with the axe. Good night. Going back to the cannon. And the cannon, just like the rocket lance, can do some serious damage. Tends to be a lot of that diagonal gain. You gotta get things going on the obliques. And right now, Barzera's just shooting it straight. My goodness. Getting a lot of damage going. Already in orange, even with a stock up. Although they're in red percent. Getting, a nice little heavy to the side. Onyx with the KO shot. Good night. Now, it's looking a little better for Barzera, but they're still down all of this health in this stock. And it's looking like the guns are used to just get a little bit of health going. A little bit of health off the board. It's the axe that does the final blow. They make it happen. Nice little combo right there, but what did I say about those final blows? Barzera. Getting it going. That is one more stock left to go here. It is in sweaty zone, wiping the brow, hoping that they can hold on right now. Missing some shots. Again, it is a very precarious situation to have nice little boxing gloves against somebody with a longer range weapon. And there you go, getting the cannon. That makes things a little bit more easy, a little bit more even. Especially too when you're down all those stocks already in yellow percent. You want to make sure that you have a weapon to do some work with. Oh no, unfortunately a mistime and error with the recovery. That's a SD right there. And it's looking like we're all even when it comes to this matchup. The stocks are even. The game isn't set. Who will win this match? will determine that. Lots of, flying going on right there. That was a kill shot earlier. That nice little side. Heavy. Fortunately, not able to get it done. Going back to the guns. Hasn't gotten any KOs going with the guns, but this is KO percent. Maybe we'll get it with a spike. Oh no, ran out of juice during the recovery. And it is Sir Scum getting it going, pouring the salt on the Onyx. Guess what, Onyx? Unfortunately, fell like a rock toward the earth. It's going to be Sir Scum with their combo game, getting it done. So it's looking like Sir Scrum is going to bring it instead. Onyx keeping it the same. Interesting. Keeping it the same right there with the Onyx. Usually we see the loser switch it up and see the winner stay the same. A little bit of a reversal of the roles. And what did I say about Sir Scrum? Those combos. They all flow together. Try to get that combo going right there. Going with the up. Getting a hit into the up air and getting all this air magic to go around. Ooh, and see you later. Good night. Baseball bat to the side. Unfortunately, not that deep into red percent where that would be a final blow, but maybe we can get things going with there they have there. Going with the cannons. Like I said, you want to make sure that you have a good weapon matchup. But unfortunately, it doesn't matter what's a good weapon matchup. Bryn able to get it going. Sir, getting it done. And when I tell you, when it comes to just getting the health going, that's what Sir seems to be very good at right there. Sometimes struggle with getting that final blow going. And right now, it just seems to be the game of evasion right now for their competitors. Fitty just really wants to get away from it all. Doesn't want the smoke, laying a smoke with a cannon shot right there up in the air. Nice little combo going. Tried to get a kill shot going. Did not go. It is in red percent, so it could happen if you get it to land. Getting him up in the air, switching to the battle axe. This might be where Sir will shine. Tried to throw it. Get it going in the air. Didn't get that kill shot to go. Just doing a game of evasion right there. Ooh, nice. Going nice. And see it with a spike. Is able to hold on for dear life, but unfortunately can't recover to the stage. That is another one down. In the red percent for what seems to be like forever, just refusing to die. Sir, really dying of a death of their own. Onyx getting another kill. That's 50. 50% of the game was unable to get any stocks going, but will this other 50% of the game, will they make a comeback? Let's see. Sir trying to make sure that does not happen. Oh, but you look at these combos and the weapon throw. Would have been spelled danger if it were the opposite way. Now this is a precarious situation right there with the upper punch, the uppercut, I apologize. Could have been the final blow for Onyx, able to live another day. All you really need to do is get closely. But when you have the boxing gloves going against just these hands in general, it becomes hard. Sir is not in a good space to be in right now. It's just waiting on a weapon. And good job on 50 to make sure you can stay in the game if you just play a game of keep away. Able to finally get their weapon. Will this be the kill shot that we're all waiting for? The spike does not happen. Holds in red percent, but remember that this is Onyx's last life. 50 with a good KO shot will surely be out of here. Unable, slippery, away, but you can't slip
Player
away
2 wins.
from the Sir. Sir Scrum. Getting pictures taken. Pictures, please. Look at that. As Onyx rows away into their den, and it's another game by Sir Scum. Getting it done with 2 different characters. Will Onyx decide that this is the time for them to switch it up? Or will they stay steady and sure to what they know? This is what we'll see going on. I really do, when it comes to this loser bracket, I think maybe it was just some bad luck that happened earlier on for Sir Scum, because I have just seen them display excellence when it comes to combos while they've been on the screen. Very surprised to see them take an L in the second round. Well, guess what? They're surprising the competition by coming back up in the losers bracket and getting a string of wins with their string of combos. Hopefully, the string up a victory? Maybe not if Evo says so. Maybe not if Haven says so. Who's Haven? Haven did a great job against Evo. Now, if you're just joining us and you're like, who are these names? You're talking about people. I have no idea who these people are. It's A-okay. This is why we have our handy dandy bracket. In this bracket, tells us a little bit about the story about what happened. So, Sir Scum able to get these 2 wins. It's Haven and Sir Scum that will be going against each other and scrumming it out to see who will be going against Evo Geese. All right. Sir Scum, you see their journey, unfortunately lost to Evo Geese. And that's a bad matchup because it looks like Evo Geese is just really just that good. Sir Scum able to make a rally on back to where they are now, which is against Haven. Haven, who's also do damage in their own right. So who will win against this? For our betting woman, I'd probably put my money on Sir Scum. However, Haven comes with their own blows of their own, and we will be seeing those blows taking place shortly. Sir, as Artemis, as Haven, we're ready to go right now. Haven on the right side.
3, 2,
Sir
1,
on the left
brawl.
side. I hope all you boys, girls, and persons are ready for this excellent matchup, as Haven is doing the damage in Nyx like he got damage placed on them earlier. Getting a good little combo going on right there. Right now, these guys are just trying to size themselves up. I talk about the combo skills of Sir. Sometimes just getting that initial blow for Sir, that's the hardest part. And Haven's not letting that happen. Being as slippery as Onyx in that last matchup. Sir already in close to that danger zone, but a good, nice little set of combos going. Ooh, once you get that rocket lance, that's where things. He's scary, but I ain't afraid of no lance as of getting a spike and good night. That's the Sir up one stock. So, Artemis trying to get something. Throwing the bow, getting the bow back, especially too when you don't have a weapon. That's a serious situation. That's Scythe doing some work. Did work on Haven earlier, using it to their advantage now. Artemis decided not to go with it. Didn't really like it, but now you're left vulnerable with no weapon. Doesn't matter if I'm vulnerable. Good night. Artemis getting a stock. All right, so we're 1v1 right here. Haven and Vinny. I apologize. Haven and Sir all even. Both dodging each other's attacks Able to get the side light going just with a simple smack. Unfortunately, unable to recover. It's able to extend their recovery. Very cheeky is Sir. Nice little solid. Just a light punch. Light punch, light work. Dodging things. Trying to get things going with a heavy hitter. The heavy. Unfortunately, it looks like Artemis is out of gas. Only one stock left. Sir, losing their first stock really quick, is able to come back. And Sir, what did I say? The combo. King. Sir, getting things going. Unable to get that side B. Ooh, off the air with the throw. Can you recover? Not today. Spike. Will he be sent away? Oh my goodness. Awesome recovery right there. Amazing recovery right there. Able to live another day, especially in red percent. Sir is trying to say, I will be knighted at the end of this game. But unfortunately, just took a stay at the palace of whoop that behind. Second night is spiked down, and now there was only one stock left. However, Sir at a great advantage because they are only in yellow percent, while that's what Artemis is in red. Get a nice little combo going for Sir. It is good night, game over. But one thing about that site, it has so much quickness, but coming back with the quickness is Sir Scum. That is the first set of matches. The first set of this particular match, going to Azoth right now. All right, we're going back again immediately. No need for downtime, especially when we're so hyped for this. We are getting closer and closer. Boys, girls, persons to the end. As we see Bryn, aka Sir, go against Orion. So it seems like Sir has their roster of who they want to play and when. Right? Seeing a lot of the same matchups, choosing this particular person, then going for this particular person, regardless of a win. Their next time. So interesting strategy, nice little mix-up, and trying to, I guess, counter-pick any counter-pick. Get into the mind, the psychology of things, right? I enjoyed that. As we see Orion do some damage right here. Both spares going at each other. It's just a question as to who's the quickest with the spear. Nice little heavy going through the spare to try to make the recovery difficult. Able to recover, but now that you have the rocket lids, it could be dangerous. Going back to the spare just to deny that weapon. And will he do the same? Does not do the same, especially in close quarters combat. Instead, we'll make sure that you throw it away, juggling their spears, getting it done right there. Nice display of nice circus display right there. And it's looking like a lot more a circus recovery right there from Orion. A good job getting back in the stage. It's doing a great job with recoveries, but I don't think you can recover from that stellar combo. What did I say when it comes to Sir? You just get one hit, it can turn into an avalanche or hurt. You did that. 1-1. When it comes to the stock losses, we're all even with 2. Doing some acrobatics up in the air, juggling them away. Try to, I guess, use that weapon throw. Trying to get them closer to the edge. Didn't happen. Moving. Trying to get a hold of each other. Sideswipe didn't go right there. Sideswipe didn't go in the opposite direction. Trying to get that heavy going. Didn't. Get something going in the air. Weapon denials are over. That weapon denial did not work. And now Sir has put themselves in a disadvantage, able to recover quickly though. Luckily, Battle Axe coming through right just in time as they needed it. Going to work right there, sending them up in the air. Rocket, Lance, just trying to get back onto the stage and does while inflicting some damage in the meantime. Gold and red percent, both at 2 stocks. This is as even and even can come. A spike, good night, Orion sent them flying into the stars. 1 stock left for Bryn. Sir, who has done nothing but win since being in the loser's bracket, just got another stock win. We are all even in stock, almost in health. We are officially more than even in when it comes to health. Both in yellow, both combos flying everywhere, juggling up into the air, getting a nice little hit, sending them flying. Will you put the final blow? It's not in KO percent, so that wouldn't have been a final blow. This is a harder recovery. Sending them flying, and that is final when you have the weapon throw on top of that. Bryn reading the competition, reading the blows that are being thrown their way, and able to win another game. As even can come in the middle of that match. But it's Sir Combo's skills, the ability to string things together. Going back to Barraza here, Sir Scum with Orion. Orion sticking to their guns even with the loss. And like I said, very unusual for a winner of a character to switch. Maybe they were anticipating a counter pick. So instead of that counter, maybe they countered themselves, right? Maybe this could be the opportunity to Haven to win something. Let's see. Guns blazing. We saw Sir with the gun in Verizon. Things happen. That Lance is dangerous though, and that's something that you have to consider. It's speed versus DPS here. Weapon acquired by Haven. And so is the other way. That's the first strike right there from Sir. Doing a weapon denial, going back to their axe and able to DI their way back onto stage. Do they recover? Yes, they do. Trying to get that side rocket lance. Has done so much damage to everyone in this tournament and did some damage to Barraza. Doing a weapon denial, going back with the rocket lance. Now you're in a very disadvantaged stage. It's able to get that weapon though with Barraza. All right, let's see who lands this first shot. I don't know, man. You have the rocket lance, which can be a little heavy to start up. There is a little bit of slowness that comes with the battle axe as well. So it's just about making sure you can time your blow in a way so that you can get away with the victory. Weapon denial right there. Oh, will they be able to get back to their weapon? They don't go through the weapon denial, not a quickly from Sir. And goes to the weapon denial, doing weapon denial again. I think they preferred the guns anyway, just wanted to deny the rocket lance. Because guess what? The rocket lance does so much damage. Once you get, it's a slow swing. Once you get going, you get going. You get on a roll right there. Unfortunately, got caught in the lip underneath the stage. Sir, down into 1 stock, but it's still rocking away. Horizon, can they be the superstar guitarist to get the victory? Ooh, could have been a devastating spike. They're not quite in kill percent, but guess who is Barraza? Sending them flying, playing a nice little medley in the meantime. And now it's looking like it's going to be scary hours for both of these competitors, particularly Haven. Because if Haven does not win this, Haven will be eliminated from competition. Ball will see here. Ball is in the court of Barasa. Ball is in the court of Barasa, but that doesn't mean they're KO. Both in red percent. Oh my gosh, without a weapon. Luckily able to get that weapon. Could not get that KO shot going. Tried it again. It's so fast, especially with the guns. What can you
Player
do?
two
Orion sending them flying. It is Haven who hangs on another game back against their wall. If they lost, they would have been out. This is the best out of 5. So that's 2 right now. Going for our Sir, but 1, thankfully, going for Haven to try to keep their chances alive here in this tournament. Guys, there's been such exciting action here. College of Staten Island has some amazing Brawlhalla players. But who will be more amazing, as it seems a rotating cast of characters. Volkov right now going for Sir
3,
Scum.
2,
Will
1, brawl.
changing their characters constantly end up being disastrous? Well, let's find out. Move sets. Fortunately, there are only a couple in this game, so it's not like you need to learn another character, although characters do have their own attributes that make them dangerous. I don't know, man. Seems like once you have that rocket lance, you have a lot of things at your disposal. But the Scythe has done good work for Surf in the past with Nyx. Well, I'm sorry, it was not Nyx, it was Artemis earlier on. And that seemed to do some wonders. Had a heavy KO shot, did not go. Just not lining it up correctly. And just getting some lights going, just getting some lights to build on those combos. Another KO shot, didn't end up happening. Bounced off the ground through the Scythe. The Pale does not impale their opponent, will not punish them off being so hungry for that spike. Another spike, this time down into the ground. Luckily didn't get out of town, but will get out of town with that. Orion getting first strike. And this time, guys, it's looking like Haven got the first stop. Might have gotten some confidence, but Volkov coming right back, smashing any ideas of confidence and on the roll. We're all even right now. 2 for 2. Man, Haven has had such luck. I mean, not such luck, I apologize. Such a run with Orion. Doing a lot of damage. That was a good little combo right there. Just a little nice little slight work to the up airs. Trying to get a heavy hit going on both sides. We're not able to land. I believe that was a side throw. Got the tail end of that heavy hit. Not able to punish off of stage. Now you got the rocket lance. Now you have the issues, all right? Getting back into that pail. Good night. Volkov getting things going. And now Volkov is up 1 stock, but it isn't kill percent. And Orion has been doing a great job. Probably should grab that weapon, and thankfully does. Will they get that side heavy like they did before to send them flying? Let's see right now. Volkov is being scurrying away, being a squirrel, dodging the hits. Nice little combo right there. Some nice little lights to a side heavy. And good night. That's a spike. Orion doing their best volleyballer impression. And guys, that does not deter Volkov doing a nice little guitar solo here. I will not be intimidated. We love it. We love the action. Volkov doing things, bringing things together. Orion is in kill percent. Got a pocket lance to the face, was able to recover their weapon. Ooh, that could be the night, and it
Player one
absolutely is. Go ahead, take a picture. That's a Kodak moment for Volkov Sir Scum. Even though Haven was able to prolong their chances in the tournament for one more game, they were not able to make it and turn it into a victory. So it's Sir Scum getting another W. Guys, we are approaching the end of our matchups here. Guys, there have been such beautiful action happening this Brawlhalla tournament from the colleges. Staten Island has been fantastic, and now it's time to catch up on all the fantastic action by going to our bracket. All right, the journey of our competitors who will be playing for it all. Guys, it will be Evo Geese going against Sir Scum in our finals. And what is the journey of these players? Well, guess what? This is actually a rematch because we were talking so good about Sir Scum earlier on in our bracket activities. Samson against Sir Scum. Oh, I apologize. Is there one more match? I apologize, guys. There actually seems to be one more match. I apologize. One more match. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, good. We're not here to do a breakdown. Unfortunately, Evo already joined Sir Scum. I'll go into the breakdown. But let's just say this. Both of these competitors came and they were coming and they were going. This is a rematch. Evo will be on Evo on one side, Sir Lance on the other, Sir Scum on the other. I apologize. As we get this going and get this final matchup of Brawlhalla, College of Staten Island, going. And an early spike in this competition, Queen Nye getting it going. Queen Nye is Evo. Queen Nye with that spare. It's interesting. We saw Queen Nye get some work. I mean, not Queen Nye. We saw Evo get some work with Nyx. Decided to go to Queen Nye. Have to know why. The strategy behind it, but Evo trying to live up to the Evo status, trying to uppercut into the Lance. My goodness, that was nasty. Never seen anything like it in Brawlhalla, and that is advanced game planning mastery. Evo might just be an Evo player indeed, because that was one of the most killer combos I've ever seen in Brawlhalla. My goodness. Unfortunately, it's looking like there's a little bit of a recovery issues. Able to get back, though, on stage to put in some hurt. Already in red percent is Sir. Mind you, the matchup that we saw against these competitors last time, Evo Geese one-handedly and one-handedly again. Queen Nye. The victor, Evo Geese, I apologize. Just laying it down. My goodness, we really need to clip that amazing lance throw up into the air, uppercut to the lance throw to send you flying down. My goodness, that was so nasty. Evo, amazing as a player, but so is Sir Scum. All right. So, although unfortunately, it was even-handed victory the last time for Evo. Maybe Sir Scum recognize, deal again with their issues, and come back with a victory here. We'll see. We'll figure it out. See what these guys are all about here. Rocket Lance going. Doing the throw. They were really trying to go for that kill. One thing I've noticed about Evo is that they're so aggressive, so incredibly aggressive. But that aggressiveness can sometimes spell for disaster. Will Sir catch him slipping? Let's find out. Up heavy doesn't go. Nice little just easy shot right there. Up in the air. Queen Nai unceremoniously getting that kill. And now it's looking like it's even, I was gonna say, but luckily those rocket lances didn't land if you are Evo right now. Switching to the blasters, getting those going. Queen Nai recovering. Rocket lance unable to land. With a spare, that's also load him up heavy. Lord Brax getting it done. To Queen Nai, aka Evo Geese. That is another one up into the air and out of here. Queen Nai. Evo seems to be on another level, but right now, so does Lord Brax with that combo. Up in the air. Doing damage. Look at that nice little combo right there from Evo. Not stringing anything together, but able to get things going. Both of these players, very high level of the game. Able to get away from each other's combos and string a combo so expertly. Ooh, good job right there. That could have been a kill blow. Going with the spike. Outside of that hitbox breach. Oof. Just get away from the rocket lance. Just get away. Dodge. Evade. Feel like it's a spy movie where they're going and they're dodging all the lasers. Try to do that move again that we saw, that nasty throwing up the javelin and knocking them into it. Didn't happen, didn't land, but you know what did land was that Lord Brax out of here. Even though their back is against the wall with that kill present against amazing player, will Lord Brax, aka our sir, called Scum, will they be able to finally get one victory? Oh, Evo?
Player one
They
wins.
do! Look at that, we're all even up. GG's from Evo Geese. Even though Evo Geese swept Sir Scum the last time. That's why. Guys, if you don't succeed, you try again. And it seems like on the fourth try, that fourth try, Evo Geese is finally defeated against Lord Brax. Both of these players, obviously adept at their characters. 500. So they know how to lay down the hurt. But who will be the last one standing? That's what we'll find out. Sir Scrum switching to Ragnar. Queen Nai, Evo sticking the same. So switch it up.
3, 2, 1.
Switching
brawl.
their competitors even in victory. That's an interesting strategy. Has worked so far. That's why they're in the winner's circle. But will the winner be the last one standing? That's what we're gonna see right now. We see Sir, Queen, Queen Nai, I apologize. Get some damage in. Try to charge that, didn't go. And up and out of here. Smashing figure doesn't go. That javelin off of the stage. That's something you really need to look for if you're if you're going against Queen Nai, because seems to be quite vicious. The spikes are coming aplenty. I'm pretty sure Evo was a volleyball player, because that is like the 5th spike that I have seen from them so far in this tournament. Really getting it done off of the stage, but it's the combo game that just really propels Sir into this. Rose saying the recoveries are so good. They really are, both of these competitors, you know. It looks like they're high leveled on rank. You can see why. They're both coming with it for everything that they got. And look at that killer combo right there. Couldn't get that kill shot going, and that would have spelled danger. Javelin throw. is also spelling danger. Able to hold on to the stock. Queen Nyx make this. Oh, unfortunately for Sir, able to still get hit by that javelin throw, even though it wasn't, they weren't hidden to it, but able to recover from that. And it's Ragnar that is able to get the spike going. So Sir making this all even up, but they are in red percent here. So Queen Nyx make slight work of that one stock left to make this very even, and does. Trying to do their bread and butter, but kind of going off of that. Really predicted that. Tried to wait until they pulled their recovery at the last minute. But then they counterattacked and got the footstool off of that. So that's a wonderful, just next level thinking right there from Evo Geese. Excellent job. Sir is making this hard on them. But it's looking like Evo Geese is just on another level right there. Another traveling throw, trying to get a spike off of that. It's unable to get it. Oh, nice weapon denial. That'll make it hard. Now you have to just play the dodge game. If you are Queen Nyx, is able to get a kill even without the weapon with a nice little headbutt. Good night. Evo saying, I don't need no weapons. Sir tried to get into the knowledge of the game, saying if I weapon deny you, less chances that he end up knocking me back. Well, guess what? Less chances doesn't mean no chance. Get into the mind of Jim Carrey themselves. So you're saying there's a chance, and there was a chance. Queen Nye, Evo, getting another one. Guys, this could potentially, not set in stone, but potentially be our last matchup here today. Sir just needs one more go. Switching to Ada, Sidra will be Sir Scum. So change up from both of these players. And what could be the last matchup of this tournament, unless Sir has something to say with it, up to potential of 3 games left. Guys, we are ready, jet set, and ready to go on. And you know what I have to say about Evo. Just good. Already in orange percent. All of the gunshots in the world. You know, we had 50 Cent that was playing earlier in our competition. Maybe it's Sir that turned into 50 because they got all the guns blazing towards them. That's already an early KO right there, unfortunately, for the Sir known as Scum. Still in the game, though. You just need to get some type of work. These guns are so quick. With the cannon, you're going to be able to deal some dangerous and heavy blows, but it's just about just getting that blow. Sometimes for Sir, just getting that blow. It was a problem. Able to get that blow, though. Turned into a combo, spike down. Good night. We're going back to even here in this matchup. The lacrosse spear, the sword. For both of these competitors have the opportunity to get something going in the range sense, getting the cannon going. Maybe that spells eatery going for Evo. I don't know. Able to recover, thank goodness. We'll be playing for that wall. And good night, Ada. Getting it done. I wouldn't say it's Ada Wong, but my goodness, the work on the guns, that thing is wrong. So wrong. Doing work, damage extraordinaire. Down to the last stock. Back is against the wall. This is for all the marbles if you're Sir. You need to get something going because you are literally on your last life. Will you make it? Or will you? Or won't you? I don't know. It's looking like that gun work is doing good. It's been missing as of late. The cannons have been blazing, doing work. Good night. Sidra with their heavy. And now we're all tied up. I said that, sir. This is literally their last life available to them. Will they come back or can they? And it's looking like they
Player
can.
2 wins.
Ada, Evo, Geese with the final Akuma back to us. Taunt that we will see of this matchup because guess what? They are the victors of our college of Staten Island Brawlhalla events. And that's Sidra playing the swan song, unfortunately for Sir Scum, although they were able to deal vicious blows time after time against their competition, combining the combos into deadly forces. Oh, there's one more left. We might have been going to the best of 7. I believe that's what we're doing, unfortunately. All right, we're going to the best of 7. Best of 7 starting soon. It's Mako Evo Geese versus Scarlet. So apologize
3,
that.
2, 1, brawl.
Oh, that's a mistake. That's a clerical mistake on me, guys. It is 2-1. It is 2-1. I apologize. Here I was screaming for joy for Evo. But there's one more fight in them after all. Apologize for that. As we see, these competitors. Now, I apologize. Now is where we start to ask, okay, well, will Sir make it? Yes, that is a rose sword. It is a rose sword, and I'm not talking about Steven Universe, but Mako. Trying to be the king of the universe right now, trying to get a kill going. As a reminder, Mako is Evo, and oh no. It's more like a sword, it's more like a rose hammer. A rose hammer. As you see, Evo, just getting things going. Spike doesn't have that javelin to go to that good old javelin throw uppercut into it to send you flying. Nice little cheeky combo move. Instead, we'll have to change it up. Rose getting a blow. Oh my goodness. Mako making slight quick work. Oh my goodness. It seemed like Sir was keeping it close the last time, but unfortunately the Rose Hammer isn't putting the hammer down into it. Maybe this could be hammer time? Oh. Is able to recover, that's good. Unable to get that stock to go though. Evo is in red percent. A good heavy hit could get it going, and that rocket lance is dangerous. But it seems to be like we have. Ooh, like I said, you just need to get it going. Scarlet able to get the first stock going off of there for Evo, but still is on that last little life. Rose in the chat getting excited. I just changed my name to Rose Hammer. Well,
Player
I don't
2
know if I would do
wins.
that because it doesn't seem that the Rose Hammer is in vogue. I said the last time that this last time was that the last time. I said last time that that was the last time that we would see the Akuma. We just wanted to make it official. It's Mako with the victory, which means that Evo Geese is now the winner officially. I apologize for before, but this time it's for real, guys. Keep on giving you hyped up, right? Saying that this person wins. Oh, guess what? I'm a mind reader. I can see into the future. And it's Mako Evo with the victory. Evo Geese is now the winner of the College of Staten Island Brawlhalla tournament. And a nice little dance to send us off into the sunset. Scarlet, unfortunately, Sir Scum unable to get it going. Combo King. But there is a Combo Emperor going, and that's the Evo. Thank you guys so much for joining our wonderful matchup All of these wonderful competitors did a good job, but it's Evo Geese that will be walking away with the victory. Guys, if you love this competition and you're really hyped up, hype is all you're thinking about, you want to see more tournament action, well, guess what, guys? We have more. Go to bravest.com because there is another tournament happening. Yes, another tournament happening today. It is going to be Fortnite, all right? So if you'd like to see that Fortnite action happening a little bit later in the day, go to Bravest website. You can find out what time that is. You can find out where you can catch it. Well, you can find out where you can catch it because it is this Twitch. But you can also find out about the other events and things that we host here at Bravest. Warzone Wednesday. Shout out to Rosebud for having control over that. And then shout out to Gem for having control over Splatoon Tuesdays. All right, Splatoon 2, by the way. Thank you guys so much for joining us. You guys have been awesome. See you later. And come out if you're feeling saucy to the events later. I have been Bordy McBoard. You can find me on social media, BOREDYMCBORED. And links to my Twitch and everything like that. I'll see you guys later. Good luck. Be easy. See ya, hopefully, later tonight. Good night, guys.